Welcome to Buzzz TV, and we're giving you a backstage pass today at the Village Square at the Trading Post
where
here in
everything
Islamorada.
happens here in Islamorada.
This is where Islamorada happens. This is a brand new shopping, dining, entertainment complex that opened up. It's absolutely fabulous, and it's brand new. Not everybody knows about it because it's kind of tucked away here behind the Trading Post. We're going to take you inside. You're going to meet the entrepreneurs who started this whole gig, and some of the shop owners. We've got musicians. It's a whole wonderful
one-stop shop.
A gig going on here. So you stick with us. We're going to take a quick break, go to some messages, and we'll be right back.
Take it away, Eddie.
From the new Village Square at the Trading Post, mile marker 81.8 Bayside, the place where everything happens in Islamorada. It's Buzzz TV, the pulse of the Keys, with the associate publishers of TravelHost, Florida Keys, and Key West Magazine, Pamela Childs and Rhonda Florence. And now, live on tape, the Buzzz Babes.
Hey, welcome back to Buzzz TV. We're here at the Village Square at the Trading Post in Islamorada.
Where everything happens.
Where Islamorada happens. I'll tell you, we're loving it, and I'm still just amazed at how this place is.
I know, Richmond put this whole thing together like that.
I know. Well, our good friend Richmond Arce, is one of the entrepreneurs, the driving force behind this concept, and he was at our party the other night.
Boy, we had quite a holiday party, didn't we?
We did. We had our annual lighted boat parade party in Key Colony Beach, and I have to say it went off one of the smoothest parties we've ever had.
Absolutely.
And big kudos for Kayo and Green Turtle Catering, who did our party. Megan and Rachel and Ocean, the catering team, did a fantastic job.
The food was great.
Rave reviews on the food. They really did a nice job. Steve Rubin with Keys Party Rentals made the magic happen. And what was really fun was
the photo booth.
The Key West Fun Photo booth, which had so many great props. I mean, we couldn't keep anybody out of that photo booth.
I know we couldn't, especially the two of us.
I know. Well, Richmond was a little low key that night because I think he had been partying the night before. Usually, last year I looked at the zip drive from the party, and he was in almost every picture. I asked him if he had spent the entire party.
Spike was even in there with him.
I know, everybody was, And Eddie and Cindy came up from Key West, or came up there. And
they did.
Robin Billwood from the Key Lime Pie Factory. Howard Livingston was there with his lovely wife.
Cinderella.
And it was a heck of a time.
It was. What a party.
I know. So now we're ready to enjoy everybody else's party, right?
Cheers.
Cheers, that's right. And don't you love these koozies? This is part of one of Richmond's little gifts in his shop, Copkey, which is here.
Yes.
And this is kind of a holiday show. They've got great big Christmas trees and great music. So I think we should get right to it. What do you say?
Let's do it.
All right, we'll be right back after these messages.
Cheers!
No hidden fees, no need for stress. We got Audis, Mercedes, Toyotas, and Ford, BMWs, Honda Accords, Jags, Infinities, Bentleys, Mazdas. Hablamos español. ¿Qué pasa? Service town, we set the bar. Call 954-222 cars. 954-222 cars. Now in Miami, you're not too far. Off a red road, south of 826. Come on, Google it and find us quick. Offleaseonly.com. Trade-ins, big savings, it's on. We got over 1,000 cars in stock. Get financed in minutes and drive up the lot. Now in Miami, off Red Road in between 826 and the Granny, by the Opelika Airport, and in Palm Beach on Lake Worth Road, just west of Congress. Offleaseonly.com.
Do you like this top? So gay.
You really shouldn't say that. What if every time something was bad, everybody said, "Oh, that's so girl wearing a skirt as a top"?
Oh, you are.
When you say that's so gay, do you realize what you say? Knock it off.
Don't you wonder what it was? We're here with the Buzzz, hanging out right here. at the village square. At the village square.
Well, welcome back to Buzzz TV. And Micah, you are quite a guy. You just
Yes,
whipped
you
up that
are.
little ditty. My God.
I know it.
Mike is going to be performing here, at the Village Square on a regular basis, and we're here with Richmond Arce and Liz Huddleston to talk about the Village Square.
What a great
Fabulous.
place.
And the holidays at the Village Square.
Yes.
Now, Richmond, I know that you were the driving force behind this concept, and everybody kind of thought you were crazy, I think.
But you pulled it off.
We did. It was quite the group effort between myself and Liz and Betsy, Victor, Michael, and Sam. Let's not forget Sam. We really worked hard this summer to get this square built up.
And Betsy, who owns the Trading Post,
Yeah.
this was actually her home, right?
Yes.
And Michael, her son, who's your partner,
Yep.
lived here and grew up here.
Yes.
Is that right? Amazing. And you would never know it. That this was like a little private home at one point.
Yeah.
Well, you grew up here too.
Pretty much. Yeah. We spent a lot of time here, running around the yard here, and we had the dogs and pigs, and it was all
so what
sorts of
happened?
crazy.
You just decided that this property was being underutilized, and
I think so. I think we saw a need for Islamorada to have a little something.
did this happen over cocktails?
It happened, yes, over a couple of cocktails.
I was invited in over cocktails.
You were?
It always happens over cocktails.
A few cocktails, and this is what we came up with.
So, Liz, and you have Miss Monroe Boutique,
Yes.
which you have another location down
Yeah,
the road,
we've
right?
been in Plantation Key for about 2 years now, and the shop up there really serves the locals. And Richmond, when he was coming up with this, the renovations hadn't been done here, but he had this great idea, and they offered me a room in the shop, and I wasn't ready to open a second store, but I couldn't pass up the offer here, so.
What kind of shop do you have?
Well, here at Village Square, we're focusing on an easy-to-wear, beachy, everything you need for warm weather.
And so we have shops here. We're going to be talking to Richmond about his shop in a little while. And in the Neidenthal, who has cottage industries, and there's artists here. We have entertainment here, and you're holding events here. I mean,
All sorts of stuff going on.
It really is where Islamorada happens,
Absolutely.
isn't it?
Who came up with that? A great friend of mine came up with where Islamorada happens, and we're making it happen.
And
we're
you've made it
excited.
happen.
Well, I can come up with the slogans, but you have to deliver it on the promise.
And
You
you've
know what I mean?
delivered.
Yeah.
And look at these big Christmas trees too.
Do you love it?
Richmond wanted the biggest
These are-
tree in Islamorada. I think
I
he got
think he did it.
Yeah.
We did. And you know what? These are our good friends, Tom and Kathy. They've been coming down to the Keys for 33 years, I think. That's their 33rd year.
Really?
Setting up here at the
bringing
Trading
Christmas
Post.
to Islamorada.
Wow.
So we called them up really quick and said, we need a big Christmas tree.
We
The
need
biggest.
We need some big trees, and these are big. What are they, like 30-some feet?
Yeah.
15 and a half
15
at
and a half.
least.
How'd you
Really?
get the ornaments on the top?
Ladders.
Ladders.
Me on top of him, on top of the ladder.
Richmond put his high heels on. And he can reach amazing heights with those high heels.
Yes, absolutely.
Hey, listen, we're really excited to be here, and we're going to go inside and see some of the shops that are happening here, and you can see the wonderful merchandise for Christmas. It's just fabulous. So
Great
stick with
place
us.
to shop.
We will be right back after these messages. Hit it, Micah.
Well, a pepper dog musician sang about the ocean. Cast their soul in the outgone tide, we're all bar stool sailing. No-name fishermen, we drink and navigate some of this island life.
Woo! Woo!
Oh, but where were you and Andrew? The hurricane of 92 got some ghosts in these mangroves since 1935. Conch shells, conch home, and Henry flag was railroad. It crawled across Snake Creek Bridge, laid down on its side. Oh, lay down on its side. Oh, don't be where it was. Because you might miss your buzz. That's about it. Welcome to the Village Square.
Hey!
Yay!
Hey, welcome back to Buzzz TV here at Village Square at the Trading Post, and we're inside at Ucumbe Richmond Arce's new store, Richmond.
Fabulous, honey. Look at this. Look what you've done.
Thank you for coming.
Oh, well, you know what? Your merchandising is fantastic. I used to own a store in Key West.
Yes,
and you know
I
what?
remember.
Every time I come into the store, I just want to buy everything. And we've got friends already up the Keys who are telling me, next time you go there, pick this up for me, pick that up for me.
I love it.
So
A lot of our Key West friends have been up to visit, so.
And you have a lot of Key West
I
friends.
have a lot. Sushi was up here. That's a big,
Really? Wow.
yeah, big deal. Sushi
Just
was in
getting those
Islamorada.
Key Westers to come across the bridge in Stock Island
Stock
is a
Island
huge
is
deal.
huge.
So tell us about your concept behind your merchandising.
Yes.
So behind the merchandising and the merchandise, it's just, kind of simple, kind of showing people how you can do this in your own home. A lot of people in the upper Keys and in the lower Keys have small spaces in their home. So just trying to, maximize a small space.
So
with
it's kind
little
of
home accents and
it's kind of a lifestyle store too.
yeah, it's it's
Interior
more lifestyle.
decorating. That's what you're helping them with, right?
Accessorizing.
Yeah,
Decorating requires a lot of math and
Okay.
money, but accessorizing is affordable. So that's the whole concept behind this store. So everything from our great coffee table books to our candles to our wall art, behind us here.
And your kids section.
Our kids section. It's
Those
for
are
the kids.
those are games that we had as little girls and little boys.
Like lots of retro stuff.
Really great
Yeah.
retro packaging. We brought the Slinky back, which I haven't seen on TV in years.
Magic tricks.
Magic
Well, you know what's
tricks.
great? You're right across from Chica Lodge.
Oh,
So-
yeah.
and there are so many kids that come down here in the Keys.
We
and
do really well with the kids stuff.
And they, you can't take them drinking every night. So it's nice to find
That's why I don't have any.
little activities for them, and
Exactly.
you've got lots of those.
Exactly.
So I think you're going to be a big hit with the Chica crowd.
I hope so.
You already are.
We are. Well, yeah, we've got quite a few of our snowbird Chica people that come down, and they're excited to see me here.
And
so.
you've got so much more going on here. Of course, you've got
do.
some market dates coming up.
We do. We're doing once a month, starting in January to July. We're doing a weekend marketplace with an open air market, fresh produce from the Homestead area, some fresh
Oh, cool.
markets. Gets its organic foods and things like that from some really great farmers up north. And with that, we're doing wine tastings with my friend Ashley from Republic National. She's coming up,
Oh, that's going to be a hit.
which is going to be huge.
Hi, Ashley.
What are we drinking?
Yeah, what are we
Today
drinking here?
We're drinking Banfi's Rosa Regale. It's a nice Italian sparkling prosciutto. So it's perfect for the holidays and all of your
Lovely.
parties. So.
Yes, or any time of year.
That's what I was thinking.
Please know
Cheers,
you're always
girlfriend.
invited to our parties. Hey, and are you doing art classes too? Cheers.
We're doing art classes. We've got quite a really nice schedule coming up for January. We've got every Saturday with Maria from 11 to 1. Our girlfriend Kat just joined us. She's going to be doing a couple different art classes throughout the week, and she actually does a bundle class. You can buy 4 or 5 classes, and she does it here on property, out on the boat. I mean, she's really top of the line.
And Ashley, I guess you are the go-to girl for the cocktails and the wine.
Yes, I am.
Yes.
She's got some really great ideas for the season. So we're gonna do some regional wine tastings. Do some Spain and do a Spanish night. We've got our friends from Key West doing Bad Boy Burrito. So we're gonna have some really great food and wine.
And
stuff
you're
around
doing
here.
events here too. Yeah, you can
We've
rent
done
the property for events.
Absolutely, we've been doing some birthday parties, and it's really great because the space allows for it to be super casual and just really easy.
Well, what's nice is that you can, wake up, you can be here from 7:30 to 10:30 at night?
Yeah, it's right. You can fill the whole day up.
Well, listen, if somebody wanted to know more about Ucumbe and the whole complex, can you look at the Eddie Cam and tell them?
The Eddie Cam, I love it. Yep, you can call us here at 305-440-3951, or you can find us on Facebook at facebook.com/Ucumbe or Village Square. We're both
All right.
on
And if
Facebook.
you're really lucky, Ashley will be here pouring.
Absolutely.
Cheers.
I don't think that it's not a boring show because I don't think we're boring.
You know why I think people like our show, really?
What's that?
Because it's unscripted. Everything you see, we do.
It's for real.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's kind of spur of the moment. And Rhonda is pulling on her pants and pulling on her pants, and she said, "I'll be right back." I said, "Where are you going?" She said, "I forgot my belt." I said, "Well, so what do you mean you forgot your belt? There's no belt in the car." She said, "No, but there's a bungee cord." Yeah, we don't take ourselves too seriously. After all, this is local cable TV, you know.
Hi, I'm Liz with Miss Monroe Boutique, and I'm here talking to the Buzzz Babes.
You're buzzing, baby.
You're a buzz, baby.
Hey, you were truly a renaissance woman. We were setting the shop up, and you were telling us how you used to be a photographer's assistant
In London?
Yeah.
And here you are in fashion. How'd you get into fashion?
Well, it was actually fashion photography that I worked in. I went to college in London at London College of Fashion, and I wanted to get into the industry, and the first thing you can do is be an assistant. So the fashion photographers who actually I admired most, I simply looked them up and said, I'll work for free, and got a few jobs and kept moving up that way.
Very cool. So what made you open Miss Monroe? When did you open the original Miss Monroe?
About 2 years ago in Plantation Key. My husband's also a graphic designer, so we moved back here and we wanted to work in the creative industries, but there isn't necessarily a full-time creative industry down here. So
Well, we have a travel magazine.
You do?
TravelHost. We have that. So
it's your business, right?
Yeah,
So-
it is. But you know what? Look how you've transitioned all this beautiful jewelry.
Well, if you want to live in the Keys and you want to have a creative business, you have to come up with your own business.
But
So
look
this
what you've
is
done.
it. Yeah, and my husband built most of this, so he's built all the tables and the signs.
I
you
was
see,
seeing when we would come by before you opened, and he made
the sign
that
behind you
sign.
there.
I mean, he's
All these
truly a
tables.
Renaissance man too. You're like a
He
Renaissance
is.
couple.
He's the son of an architect, so he put all of that working with his father as a kid into making these tables. And instead of paying somebody $3,000 for one, I got it with scrap wood from pallets.
Cool.
Are you serious?
And you know, tell us your concept behind Miss Monroe.
Yeah.
Miss Monroe here in particular is more of a beachy feel. We're right across the street from Chica Lodge, so we are aware that people are either on vacation here in hot weather or you live here year-round. And in warm weather, getting dressed up is not the same thing as in a city.
No.
You're putting on lightweight, pretty things, and really people wear a lot of jewelry here. Even if they're just wearing a sundress, they're wearing...
Your necklace is beautiful,
Yes,
by the way.
it's just lightweight costume jewelry, but you can wear it with a sundress or even a t-shirt and kind of dress up your casual look. So here
It is
we...
beautiful.
Yeah.
It really is.
You do a lot of costume jewelry, but what are they? Semi-precious?
This is all our semi-precious line that you see on the table in front of us. It's all sterling silver with a 14-karat gold plate on top, different semi-precious stones. So it actually looks a lot more expensive than it is. So it's got the real metals, the real stones, but it's not the jewelry store price. We're doing more of a... there's a lot of things on this table under $100, and a lot of the pieces are made in Miami. We source different designers in Miami and have stuff made for us.
Well, if somebody wants to know more about Miss Monroe, can you look at the Eddie Cam and tell them how to get in touch with you?
To get in touch with us, you can look for us on Facebook or Instagram at Miss Monroe Boutique, and we have a website online, but Facebook is the one we update most frequently, so like us on there.
Well, we'll be seeing you tomorrow at the big party
Yes,
here
we're excited.
at the Village Square. Stick with us. We will be right back with What's Happening?
Don't touch that dial.
We'll be right back.
The Westin Key West Resort and Marina, Key West's prime location. AAA 4-diamond rated amenities, world-class marina and waterfront activities. Dining at Bistro 245 and on the Westin Pier, where there's a great view of Key West's famous sunset celebration. Sunset Key Guest Cottages is the Westin secluded paradise. The Westin Key West Resort and Marina.
Hi, my name is Ken Neidenthal. I'm a coral farmer in the Upper Keys and doing coral restoration projects throughout the Upper Keys and hopefully in the Lower Keys in the next year or two. Our project involves growing staghorn coral in an offshore nursery and continuing to propagate the corals for eventual outplanting onto reefs throughout the Upper Keys. When we select a reef to transplant corals to, we get a group of volunteers and we go out and actually plant the corals on the reef and monitor them over the next several years.
In my lifetime, I've seen 70% of the coral in the Florida Keys reef tract disappear and die off. That's why Ken Niedermeyer's coral restoration is so important, and it's why Sanctuary Friends is pleased to support his restoration efforts.
Of course, people come to the Keys to see the coral reefs and to dive down here, so they're a real important part of the economy of the Keys and the ecology of the Keys. The corals provide habitat for fish, and the fish provide recreation and for either photography or for fishing. So it's real important to have live coral. Our nursery has actually gotten way beyond what I can handle myself. It's grown from 5 or 6 corals to well over 1,000 corals right now, and probably have 2,000 corals by the summer of 2008. It's an expensive project. Every time I spend a day working on the coral nursery, I'm not getting paid to feed my family. So it's a challenge to juggle the two things, but it's something that I really believe in, and even if the money's not there, I'm going to continue doing it because I want to make a difference.
Hi, I'm Chef Andy, and I'm here with the Buzzz Babes. We're at Keys Cottage Industries, and we're making merry for the holidays with our homemade Bloody Mary mix.
Oh my God! It's making me merry already.
Why are you making us merry, honey?
Tell us about this merry.
It's all natural. It's fresh tomatoes, fresh onions, fresh celery, spices. We cook it up over in the kitchen and can it so that it is shelf stable, and we're making it all right here locally. In Islamorada.
Now you're an executive chef over at Guy's Beachside at
the Island
Resort. And you're a renowned chef. You've been all over the place. Your food is fantastic. I know.
All over the Keys.
Thank God we got you back.
I know it. Back.
And we heard that your wife wanted to keep you around a little bit more, so she's got you canning.
Yeah, she makes me work all the time now.
Are you making sauces too?
We're making sauces. We also have, besides the merry mix, we also have the merry makings. So we have the pickled dilly beans, we have pickled okra, pickled onions, all the stuff that would go into your Bloody Mary for garnish as well.
And what else are you doing? Are you doing any breads or anything? I mean, you've got
jams, jellies, preserves, things that would go well with cheese and wine. And we also do occasionally bake up some fresh bread.
And it truly is homemade.
Truly homemade.
How are you doing all this and running the
I was gonna say.
running the restaurant over there?
On my days off, I get to go home and can.
Well, I remember you said something about you were thinking about going on vacation for a couple of days, and Emery said, "No,
you can't go anywhere. You're canning all week.
Your vacation is canning."
Correct.
Well, this is absolutely fantastic. If somebody wanted to know more about your products and where to find them, can you look at the Eddie and tell them where to go?
Right here at Ukambe at the Trading Post Town. What is this again? The Square? Village Square.
Village
Square. I'm sorry, I haven't gotten all that down yet.
At the Trading Post.
At the Trading Post. And we're here Tuesday through Sunday, 10 to 6.
Right on the premises here at the beautiful and wonderful Village Square. So listen, make some merry.
It's well worth it.
This is best Bloody Mary I ever had.
Me too.
Thank you very much.
Cheers, sir. You can join us.
Where is the best place to celebrate the end of another perfect day in paradise?
Snooks Bayside, Key Largo.
Snooks Bayside Restaurant has been completely renovated. Dine under the chandelier-lit Grand Tiki or the water's edge. Every seat has a great sunset view. Try our cooked-to-order signature dishes like seafood fra diavolo, hazelnut chicken, and wasabi tenderloin. Enjoy live music nightly, and you might get chosen to sound our sunset celebration horn.
I'll see you at Snooks Bayside.
I have to tell you, I'm just loving this place.
I am too.
I'm very excited about the party tomorrow night.
I am too.
And these monthly parties they're going to be doing and wine tastings every month.
I am too, but you know what's really cool? You and I can come here for the whole day. We can just start out and we can either have some Bloody Marys for breakfast. We can go on Sunset.
They've got Bad Boy
burritos,
water sports. I mean, there's so much going on here. And I have to say, I don't know why I'm into pillows lately, but I have to say Richmond has the coolest pillows in this place. I mean, all these different interesting, cool pillows.
He does, and he's got all these games for kids that I had when I was a little girl.
I know.
Back in the
and Alyssa's jewelry is great. She's got that chunky jewelry that's right up my alley. But anyway.
And Andy's Bloody Mary mix and his jellies and all that good stuff. So, what do you think?
What time is it, Miss Rhonda?
It's for What's Happening, I think.
Well, what the heck's
happening around here?
Yeah, let's do I feel like we're doing a weekend update here.
You know what? Hi, I'm Seth Myers.
Go ahead, hit it, baby.
At Key West Waterfront Playhouse, Leading Ladies, a hilarious comedy about two British Shakespearean actors who are down on their luck, is now on stage, plays through Saturday, January 11th. For tickets, call 305-294-5015 or go to waterfrontplayhouse.org.
Well, and the theaters are all in full swing now, of course, now that we're in season. Friendship, intrigue, and a famous 5-letter word turns everyone's favorite form of gambling into a fun-loving musical when Bingo, the winning musical, which is currently playing at Key West Red Barn Theater, plays here through January 18th. It opened last week. Info and tickets at 305-296-9911, or you can go to redbarntheater.com where you can see the entire schedule for the season.
But there's more entertainment on Saturday.
But wait, there's more.
Oh, wow.
No.
All right.
For you, my darling.
Oh, okay. Saturday, December 21st, the Keys Community Concert Band is going to be performing a holiday happiness concert at Founders Park, mile marker 87 Bayside in Islamorada. The concert's going to start at 4 o'clock. All seats are outdoors. Be sure to bring chairs and blankets. Call 305-853-7294.
You know, those are great too because they're free concerts. And
Yeah.
it's fun. You bring your blanket, your lounge chairs, and you kind of hang out under the stars, and it's really.
I did that when I was in D.C.
I think, you know, you
Yeah.
put a little bit of that Bloody Mary mix and make merry and, you know, have a good time.
Yeah, hit it.
And also, another theater, the Marathon Community Theater's annual holiday concert takes to the stage on Saturday, December 21st. We're almost there, if you can believe it. They're going to be having 2 shows, one at 5 p.m. and one at 8 p.m. It's a very, very popular event. It usually sells out quickly, so make sure you get your tickets right away. You can call 305-743-0408 or go to marathontheater.org.
And last but certainly not least, on Sundays, December 22nd from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., the restaurant store in Key West is transforming its parking lot into a colorful artisan market showcasing art, photography, and unique local handcrafts and gifts made exclusively in the Keys. There's also going to be live entertainment, chef demonstrations, kids activities, live street art, murals, food and beverage concessions. For more information, call us 5... Is that right?
573, that was kind of a funny number, but true.
Oh, okay, 573-619-2200.
And there you have it. That's what's happening in the Keys. If you want to know more about what's happening, join us next week when we'll be coming to you from Sunset Key, I believe. I'm not sure if I'll be there, but this one will be. And
I'll go in her place.
You will?
I will.
You will?
I will.
All right. Well, you may.
Can we stay the night though?
You can stay the night. Sure. Do anything you want. Anyway, make sure you join us next week, and in the meantime, get down here to the Village Square. It's fabulous.
Check it out.
Thanks, girls.
G morning, sunshine. Wakey, wakey. Text me back. Hey, did you tell your parents about us? Let's skip first period together. Did you get all my texts? Is practice over yet? Where are you at? Are you with your friends? That's L-A-A-A-A-M-M-E-E-E. Capital X, lowercase o, capital X, lowercase o. I love you. JK. I hate you. JK. Are you ignoring me? We're in a huge fight right now. Is this something I did? I can see your lights on. I'm coming over. What did you dream about? Me? I'm lonely. Holla back. Holla back. Let's try something new. Nude pics. Send me some. Text me.
Underneath everything we are, underneath everything we do, we are all people, connected, interdependent, united. And when we reach out a hand to one, we can influence the condition of all. That's what it means to live united.
Well, that about wraps up another episode of Buzzz TV. Thanks so much for joining us here at the Village Square at the Trading Post.
Special holiday edition, huh?
It was great, Micah. Thank you so much. You were one talented dude, I'll tell you.
Yeah.
And we can't wait to get one of your CDs because I heard that you had all sorts of great songs on that. Andy, thank you so much. We are loving life with these cocktails here. We must get some more of this for the holidays. Liz, good luck with your shop. You have wonderful, wonderful things, and already already the talk of the town. Richmond, of course, you've been the talk of the town for many years. But
Keys wide.
I'm into your pillows, man. I got to get some of those.
I've got some pillows for you.
Ashley, thank you so very much. Good to see you too, and to all of you, happy holidays!